Well, Target 7 told you how a law designed to keep first responders safe when they're on the side of the road is rarely enforced.
Tonight, after the death of one of their sergeants, the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office is trying to crack down, and you might be surprised at how many motorists put officers' lives at risk. Here's Jason McNabb.
These signs are reminders that it's state law for motorists to pull over whenever there's a first responder, tow truck, or anyone pulled over on the side of the road. But our investigation found that that law is rarely followed and rarely enforced until now. Stop.
As you need to yield to an emergency vehicle on the side of the road.
After stop.
There when the state trooper had that car pulled over, you didn't move over to the left at all, and you had ample time to.
After stop.
And those police officers that have a car pulled over on the right side, you need to get over to the left, okay?
In a matter of 2 hours, 67 motorists pulled over for doing something like this. Not moving over when there were emergency crews on the side of the road.
But I wasn't expecting 67 just in one day. You would think there would be a lower number and people would have been paying attention, moving over and following the law, but of course that's not the case.
The consequences are deadly. Remember last month, Bernalillo County Sheriff Sergeant Michael Schlottman was killed during a traffic stop. A semi slammed into the back of his patrol car.
I'm very fortunate. Almost sometimes there's a little bit of guilt because why did I survive? And why do others have to die?
20 years ago, former Sheriff's Deputy Paul Jacobs was nearly killed on the same stretch of road. It prompted him to lobby and get past the state's move over law.
It's a similar situation, and why did I walk away? I don't know. I wish everybody could walk away, but it's not the reality that we live in.
But at the time Schlottman was killed, Target 7 discovered it had only been enforced 16 times statewide since passing in 2005.
So I think now we always have to look at what we can do better. And Sergeant Schlottman's death brought more attention to this.
So Sheriff John Allen launched Operation Schlotti, the nickname for their fallen sergeant.
It's designed to protect first responders. Everyone thinks it's just for law enforcement, even for tow truck drivers, ambulance, roadside workers. Slow down, pay attention, move over, because anything can happen. We want everybody to be safe, including workers.
These lapel videos show people's reaction for what they were being stopped for.
Yeah, I'm totally sorry. I'm just, like
I got you.
I've been driving from Nashville. Yeah.
You had room. I saw your turn signal. You had room, but you didn't get over.
The investigation into Schlottman's death is being conducted by the Rio Rancho Police Department. So far, there's been no determination if charges are going to be filed against the semi-truck driver.
I wouldn't doubt if charges were brought, but I don't know, so I can't say as a fact. I will tell you, I watched the body camera. That was rough to watch. And then I watched it in slow motion, and you can tell that the driver's not paying attention, and he should have moved over.
Sheriff Allen also tells us he's ordering more operations in the future to crack down on people not moving over. He also wants to strengthen the penalties. Right now, it's the same penalty if you get caught as it is for getting a speeding ticket. For Target 7, I'm Jason McNabb.
Well, Jason, thank you. If you have a tip for us to investigate, you can call 505-884-6347 or email target7tips@koat.com.